Week 10 is done. 3 more games this Saturday. We'll have highlights of those shortly. But first, did you miss Friday night's edition of the Prep Pigskin Report? You can watch it tonight right after the KUSI News at 11. Here's a sample of what you may have missed.
Candyman Rodell making sure the dentist will be in business for the rest of the week.
I'm like 5'7", I weigh 153.
But men, is he really a giant on the field?
Yeah! How many ways can this kid score? A lot. Tristan Stacy. Pretty darn good football player, wouldn't you say?
What gave you the frame of mind to know, hey, I got to cut across the field right now?
Instinct, I just hit it, and nothing was going to stop me.
Oh, yeah. All right. Turn on the TV, baby. Watch all the highlights. She's a PPR girl.
One watchy. Watch him turn this into a pick six.
That's how you finish the game, PPR. That's how you finish the game right there.
Martell is a knucklehead. He broke all the rules. All my rules. Who said that?
I'm guessing that's my mom. That wasn't that hard.
Definitely a cool PPR. You want to watch that one. On the prep front, Maranatha Christian facing Escondido. Charter picking up the second quarter. The Eagles' Josh Che scores one of his 3 touchdowns. This 28-yard run makes it 21-0. Third quarter now, and Maranatha's Nick Glenn connects with James Shannon for the 29-yard score. Glenn with 214 yards through the air. Fourth quarter, the White Tigers spoil the shutout as Mike Boatler throws a 77-yard halfback pass to Shane Latois. I think Latois, this is a touchdown. They won't get him, but on the next play from scrimmage, the Eagles, James Shannon, yes, again, getting another highlight. He goes 45 yards. Maranatha clinches the Pacific League title with a 59-6 win. Francis Parker taking on Tri-City. That's Parker, homecoming king and queen, Brian Shaw and Emily Potts. Second quarter, the Eagles, Roman Gonzalez goes 65 yards, untouched, on the ground for the score. That gives Tri-City the 13-3 lead. Third quarter now, and it's Gonzalez again. This time, he does it on the defensive side. This is what you call a well-rounded football player. Pick six, return at 42 yards, 27-3. Eagles lead it. Fourth quarter now, and the Lancers' Ryan Sanborn finds Jack Sacrickson as he makes a great 25-yard catch at the 1-yard line. Sanborn with the quarterback keeper on the following play. Tri-City up 27-16. Eagles' Christian Salabo with an interception and 3 touchdown runs in the day, including this one. This is the best highlight of the day for him. This is a 70-yard score. Tri-City wins it 41-23. Up north, Calvin Christian hosting Horizon Prep in an 8-man matchup. First quarter, Horizon Prep's Mike Salas finds Dennis Huggenberger, who goes 44 yards for the touchdown as Calvin Christian leads 20-15. Second quarter now, the Crusaders' Matt Laughter hands off to Arthur Torres, and watch him work his way through the crowd, finding the end zone, 36-15, 2:36 left in the half. Matt Laughter gives it to Torres again, this time, this one measuring 71 yards as it's another Crusader touchdown. Calvin Christian goes on to win big, the final 76-35 there. Undefeated, a perfect 9-0. To the junior colleges, Southwestern hosting San Bernardino. First quarter, Jaguar DeMonte Morris. Watch what he does is he would be back in the pocket and step up, evade the pressure, and finds Nick Sexton. What a catch by Nick, as that's good for 32 yards. Leads to Morris again, this time finding Cameron Lewis for the 30-yard touchdown. It's 14-0 Jaguars early. And in the second quarter, San Bernardino the ball, but it's Shaq. They call him Shaq-Has-Bun with the interception for the Jaguars. It's his second on the day, 7th on the season. Watch him go 68 yards. No one is going to catch him. He has a convoy as the Jags lead 24-3 at the half. They roll to a 60-28 win and are 3-0 in the American Mountain Conference.
I read the quarterback's eyes, and watching film, they like to do scissor routes, and our defensive line, give a lot of credit to them. They made him throw the ball a lot earlier than what he wanted to, and he threw it, and I just was exactly where Coach wanted me to be. Once I got it, I saw the wall, and I just followed the wall.
Up north, It's Palomar taking on Fullerton, picking up 11:58 left in the third quarter. Fullerton's Kane Wilson to Gerard Hewlett, who finds the edge of the end zone as he takes a kind of a swing pass, getting just inside the pylon right there, 42-10. Fullerton kicks off, and this is Poway grad Isaiah Acaro, and he goes 35 yards with some nice blocking in front of him. Fourth quarter now, and it's Palomar's Tyson Dyer punting, and Horman Darius Simpson is there. But so there's Comet Avery Harris, who would end up recovering the fumble. But those are about all the highlights for our local team. Is just not enough. Palomar loses 56-10. Pop Warner holding their county championships. Here's the junior varsity game between Point Loma and the Tierrasanta Cougars. First quarter pointers punting, and Jalen Peters blocks it. Blocked! He goes and scoops and scores for the touchdown. The Cougars fouling Sullivan, bursting through the middle. This one good for 21 yards. One of his 3 scores. As, look at this, Tierrasanta, your Division II champions, as Coach gets a bat. The final in this one, 47-0.
We just have to keep the intensity up and play as a team, have fun, keep it a football game, no madness. Just came out, executed what we practiced.
On November 3rd, a new MMA belt will be handed out for the very first time. San Diego fighter Ilima MacFarlane will take on Emily Ducote for the inaugural female flyweight world title in Bellator. Matt Gilson has more.
Ilima MacFarlane has met Emily Ducote in the octagon before, one of the 6 wins in her undefeated Bellator career. But this time, there's a title on the line.
I won unanimous decision, but it was a really close fight, so we're having a rematch, and whoever wins will be the Bellator world champion of the female flyweights. Emily and I, we both have very similar styles. We're both wrestlers. We both are purple belts in our respective jiu-jitsu schools. We both like to box a lot, so stylistically, it's very similar, and that's why it's going to be a chess game.
If I'm in a fight with Ilima and I try to throw a punch, I better watch out for her signature move.
The Kimura sweep to the armbar.
Tap, tap, tap.
Everybody who knows me, they know me as like the easygoing, fun-loving party girl from Hawaii. But this camp, I was full-on tunnel vision, focused.
Ilima's first fight lasted just 10 seconds, but the reaction lingered far longer.
My goal initially when I first fought for Bellator, I just wanted to prove to people that I could fight, that I wasn't a fluke, that I'm not just knocking out soccer moms. It's cliche when I say this, but they really are my family. Like, I can't imagine my life without all of these people here. From my first day, they saw something in me, and they believed that I could do this. And here I am, about to fight for a world championship next week.
From the San Diego Combat Academy, Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
I honestly think she could take Matt. All right, the Gulls in Texas facing off with San Antonio. San Diego putting this one away early. 4 goals in the first period, including the first AHL goal for Devin Sideroff. The final 5-3 to goals. The Xolos are in Guadalajara to face Chivas. Oh, Los Xolos score the first one. That's Emiler Bolaños scoring the first one, but Chivas score the next 3, the final 3-1. Well, we're not